I guess one other thing to mention is people, and like my audience is kind of tailored towards agencies and people setting up OnlyFans agencies. Um, but there's also no shame in, and I would actually encourage this for some people, in focusing on one girl. Maybe you have a girlfriend, maybe you have a girl that you're dating, like friends with benefits, whatever it may be. You can very easily grow one girl to 30K plus per month and just live a great life for both of you. I was just thinking as well, like you could just have such an easy life traveling around, particularly if you're traveling around like these cheaper parts of the world. Bali, Colombia, Southeast Asia, Latin America, but you can even live in like first world countries as well and just run this as a business, literally just with one model creating content very, very easily. All of everywhere that you stay at, you can write off as an expense. You also have an excuse to live like a great life and book like great apartments. And hotels just to live at to do photo shoots because it will just make for much better content. And I think most people, I don't know, like particularly with like the new people who join the group and kind of start out, instead of them focusing on like one girl, they will focus on, let me get 5 girls or 10 girls before you even have any processes or anything laid out. Um, they're trying to like run before they can walk, whereas actually for a lot of people, I would say that you could live a much more stressful life, a much, sorry, much less stressful life, smaller team, less things to manage, less checks to pay, far more lean business. You retain your location time and financial freedom much easier when you're only managing one model compared to managing an agency. And you still have huge ups, like huge earning potentials of growing models to like 6 figures per month. Um, the only thing that I would say is if you are traveling, and I definitely notice this, like I said, like if I'm traveling around with my girlfriend, because we have been traveling kind of every day that she's not working, it will cost us usually between like $2,000 to $3,000 per day. Like there was a few days where she's feeling sick, and then we're changing locations and changing hotels and so on. Um, so yeah, that is definitely like something to mention. But if you're really looking for time, location independence, and like financial freedom, OnlyFans managing on a small scale, I would say is like a fast track way to get there. Definitely much easier to do this than some of the options that I did when I started out my career. So there's something that I would highlight you to is that like all of this, everything can just be written off as an expense. Through your company, which is like a huge benefit as well. So like in this villa that I'll be staying at in the next few days, in this like apartment that I'm in now, it's all just written off and is tax deductible. So just another little trick for you to remember whenever you're running your OnlyFans business.